Hello class. Today we will discuss the last sum of exercise miscellaneous exercise chapter 13. It is sum number 12. In the previous video I said we will do this sum. The sum has two parts actually. It is given A and B are square matrices and this thing is given to us like that AB is equal to BA. That means product is commutative. And first thing we have to prove A B raised to power n equals to B raised to power n. That means it is commutating. And after doing this, we have to prove this result as well. For all n belongs to natural numbers, it means once again we will do it with the help of PMI, right? So according to PMI, first thing we will do for A B raised to power n equals to B raised to power n into A, right? So step 1 will be for n equals to 1. In the left hand side, if I put power will be 1, it is AB. And what is the right hand side? Right hand side B raised to power 1 into A, that means BA. So what does it mean? It means AB is equal to BA, LHS is equal to RHS, because it is given that AB is equal to BA. This thing we have been given, right? So for n is equal to 1, it is coming true. Now what is the step 2? Step 2 we will say assume that result is true for n equals to k. Same method is there, PMI. So it will become then A B raised to power k is equals to B raised to power k into A. So this we will mark it as 1. And now in the step 3 we will prove for n equals to k. We will prove for n equals to k plus 1. Okay. So that is what we are supposed to prove. We will prove A B raised to power k plus 1 equals to B raised to power k plus 1 into A. We will start with the left hand side. It is A B raised to power k plus 1. And by the law of exponents, we can write it as B raised to power k into B, right? And A B raised to power k. In equation 1, if you notice, A B raised to power k is equal to B raised to power k into A. So it will come like this, B raised to power k into A. And this B will remain as such. Here we will write down by using 1. So if I open the bracket, it will become B raised to power k AB, right? And this AB we have been given AB is equal to BA. So same thing I can use here. AB can be written as BA, and further it will be written then B raised to power k plus 1 into A. So this is nothing else but this is the RHS to be proved. So the first part of the sum is done, where we have proved the result is true for n equals to k plus 1 whenever it is true for n equals to k. So we will say hence by PMI what we conclude that for all n belongs to natural numbers, A B raised to power n is equal to B raised to power n into A. Okay, this thing is done. Now we will use this result to prove the second result. Now what is the second result? Second result we have to prove AB whole power n is equal to A raised to power n B raised to power n. This also the same thing we will do. First of all, for n equals to 1, step 1 we will do. It will become A B power 1 is equals to A raised to power 1 B raised to power 1, which further implies AB is equal to AB only. So result is true for n equals to 1, right? So here when we prove it for n equals to 1, it is coming true. According to PMI, what we will do, we will assume that the result is true for n equals to k plus 1. And now we will write down step 2 assume that result is true for n equals to k. Okay, so it implies ab whole power k is equals to a raised to power k, b raised to power k. We will mark it as 2 because already we have marked here step 2 of the first part as 1. So here we will assume that ab power k is equals to a raised to power k, b raised to power k, let it be 2. And now we will do step 3, that we will prove for n equals to k plus 1. What does it mean? It means ab whole power k plus 1, we will prove that it is equal to a raised to power k plus 1 into b raised to power k plus 1, right? So once again we will start with the left hand side. It will be ab raised to power k plus 1. By the law of exponents, it can be written as ab whole power k into ab. And ab whole power k, in equation number 2 we have this thing, so it will come equals to a raised to power k, b raised to power k, right? And this ab we will keep it as such. We will write down here by using 2. Okay, so here we have a raised to power k, b raised to power k, and this ab, in the beginning it is given ab is equal to ba, so it can be written as ba. We will write down because ab is equal to ba, this thing is given, right? So it will be written as a raised to power k, b raised to power k, ba. Bases same, powers will get added in multiplication, so we will get a raised to power k, b raised to power k plus 1 a, right? This thing is clear. Now in the previous result, if you remember, what do we have? In the step 3, when we proved a b raised to power k plus 1 is equal to b raised to power k plus 1 into a, it means b raised to power k plus 1 into a can be written this thing also. Okay, so we will write down here, it will come then a raised to power k, a into b raised to power k plus 1, where because we have a b raised to power k plus 1 is equal to b raised to power k plus 1 into a. You can mention this thing also, or if you want you can directly write down the result also. What was the first result that we have proved? ab power n is equal to b raised to power n into a. Okay, so here we can use this, either you write down this thing or you write down this thing, both will be okay. So b raised to power k plus 1 into a we have written this way, means they have we have shown it is commutative. So further it will become again once again the law of exponents, and here it will come b raised to power k plus 1. That is what we have proved, ab whole power k plus 1 is equal to a raised to power k plus 1 into b raised to power k plus 1. So we will say, so the result is true. So result is true for n equals to k plus 1 whenever it is true for n equals to k. Hence by PMI, results are true for all n belongs to set of natural numbers. That's it. So this is the second part of the same sum, right? I hope it is clear. In the second part proving, we have used the first part of the sum. So you can do this sum. With this sum the exercise is complete. So today I am giving the time to complete the entire chapter. If anybody has any doubt in the whole chapter, you can ask, and tomorrow we will be, means in the next video we will start the chapter determinants. Okay class, thank you.